Well, thanks for visiting us this morning at arklatex.homepage.com. I'm meteorologist Josh Marces with your Friday morning forecast update. Just putting the forecast together this morning. This is probably one of the most interesting, I think, July forecasts I've ever done. We have really high rain chances for the next 7 days and temperatures that will wind up well below normal for much of next week as well. We'll still feel warm, but we're going to get rid of the heat here over the next 7 days. But you can see on the cameras this morning with all the thunderstorms we had yesterday, we still have some of the leftover cloud cover, but it looks like most areas are starting out dry here with temperatures in the low to mid 70s. Don't be surprised with the rain yesterday. You do run into a little bit of patchy fog this morning, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a significant issue for us. And the rain getting here early enough today that highs will likely be in the 80s across much of the region. We may have a handful of locations that wind up in the low 90s today, but the typical high this time of the year is mid 90s, so anytime we get a day in the 80s, we really like to see that, but will come with some rain, especially this afternoon. So we're still kind of sandwiched between the active sea breeze here down along the coastline and also this cold front, which is bringing some storms in Arkansas as well as Oklahoma this morning. We're expecting some of these storms may move in north of I-30. They'll be weakening as they move in, so there is no severe weather threat today. But as we've seen here for the last few weeks, these summer thunderstorms, they bring a lot of lightning and some gusty winds as well. So if you have some outdoor plans today, it looks like lightning will be the main issue for us. So you can see the rain ongoing along the front here in Texarkana early this afternoon. The sea breeze from the coast will start to kick this rain up towards Shreveport and I-20, and this will all kind of combine in the middle of the Arklatex today to bring some, I think, scattered to widespread storms through the afternoon and evening. Looks like with the loss of the daytime heating here, once the sun goes down, we should see most of the rain kind of dissipate as well. But for your Saturday, it looks like with that front still out there, we may see some early day storms across the northern Arklatex, and I do have a pretty decent chance of seeing some scattered storms out there again tomorrow. So for Saturday, I think we'll have a lot of dry time in there as well. So if you do have some outdoor plans, I think we should be okay in most areas, but make sure you have some backup indoor plans for the weekend as well, as we'll likely see an uptick in the rainfall, especially on Sunday. Again, it's the daytime heating which really drives the thunderstorms this time of the year. So mornings primarily dry, and then you see once we start to warm up in the afternoon, we get those pop-up showers and storms, which will be pretty widespread Sunday, and then especially Monday. It looks like Monday and Tuesday we have a high likelihood of some rain from morning to afternoon and evening. So it is going to be a pretty rainy pattern, and this will keep our temperatures cool for much of next week as well. So how much rain here? Again, it's just the afternoon variety, so it's not like it's going to rain for the next 7 days continuously here, but this will come through in several different waves. So we are looking at most areas, I would say, averaging about an inch or two of rain, but there will be some isolated spots that likely pick up more than that, and just depending on how this all plays out here, we could see some localized, I would say, issues just as far as flooded roadways, especially during the afternoon and evening commute. But it doesn't look like the spring type pattern where we get the rain that sets up and just kind of rains out for several days, and then we see those more widespread flooding issues. We should be in pretty good shape to handle a good inch or two of rain, if not some higher amounts as well, as the ground should be able to soak all this up. No issues. So look at the highs. Check out next week with the daily rain chances here. We actually have a cold front coming in Monday, Tuesday, so that should drop our temperatures a bit. Pretty rare this time of the year. You get a stretch of days in the 80s like this, and we're expecting those 80-degree highs for much of next week.